It's been 50 years since the War of the Wilds, and still nothing grows on the Kindlelands. The exact day the flora of the world stood up and ravaged the cities of the Graynor Peninsula is lost to the ages. After the Great Fire tore its way from west to east, turning the land barren and fallow, the otherworldly patrons, the guides, and the great cities of the Kindlelands worked together in their own way to bring a kind of peace to a war-torn people. It is a gentle, delicate balance, and something or someone threatens it.
Welcome to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I'll be your GM. Today we have a very special episode for you. Not only are we wrapping up our time in Planeswatch with a few personal excursions, but we also have our first in-person episode. Yes, for the first time since we've started the show, Griffin, Ryan, Zach, and I actually sit around the same table and roll some dice. The audio is just a little bit different, but not only is it totally listenable, but the in-room energy is totally there. Absolutely, this is one of my favorite episodes we've done so far. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
So
That was a
Ryan,
horrible idea. Yeah,
you're an elf now.
I am. I have the ears.
Tell us what it's like being an elf.
The fake ears that I'm wearing are actually getting a little heavy.
I was just speaking more like mechanically.
Well, so
Mr. Albrecht, Griffin Cold Iron, Half Elf Times.
Yes,
What is it like with what is now that you've bridged the gap into you spent time as entirely human and entirely elf? Do you feel like you qualify as a half elf, or are you full blooded elf now?
I am now full. Well, I am full bodied elf. I think I'm still blooded as a human. I'm still a little on edge about that. However, I am about 6 inches taller. My hair is also silver now. I did not get that. I also do have 2 pointy ears, and my understanding is that half elves have only the one.
I think that's a bit of a flawed statement, but continue.
I am also have lost some strength, some significant strength actually. My strength score has dropped to an 18.
Oh well.
but it was a 20.
Yeah.
My dex score, on the other hand, has risen to a 16. And then my charisma went from a 10 to an 11, so no noticeable change.
But you're slightly more confident about yourself.
I feel better about myself.
It's a little ironic. 'Cause you're going through some changes.
I'm going through quite a few changes. I also get dark vision
Handy.
and magic.
Oh, that's right. You get a cantrip.
I have a cantrip.
What cantrip?
I have the cantrip lightning lore.
What?
Which
is this a new one?
it is a newer one. I think it's Sword Coast Adventures. But basically, the target makes a strength saving throw, and then if they fail, a bolt of lightning shoots out and pulls them 10 feet towards me in a straight line.
Oh, did you say ward?
Lure, L-U-R-E. It lures them towards me.
Oh, I thought you said like lore.
L-O-R-E.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. But then on top of that, if that pull puts them within 5 feet of me, they take. Well, I'm level 5 now, so they take 2d10 lightning damage.
That's a powerful cantrip. Holy shit!
But I'll probably never use it because that replaces my 2 attacks.
Yes.
Fair. It is an action.
So it's going to be very situational.
I mean, that might be a good Jackson surge kind of deal.
That's a great Jackson
I mean,
surge.
how much do you normally deal? Like, what's your attack die on a normal roll?
Normally,
Yeah, so that's
it's a D8.
Oh, it's D8.
that's
D8 plus
2
7. I think it's
2
a
dice
D8.
of damage in one action.
What do you have, a longsword?
I have a scythe.
Oh, you have the scythe, right.
It's the +1/+1 scythe, but
And
that was a D8.
It's a good way to pull folk off of, well, Zephyr.
Yeah,
off
pull
me.
folk off or pull folk down.
Ooh.
That's how I'm excited to use this.
Verticality. All right.
Yeah.
We're working in 3-dimensional space now, baby.
The mind theater has expanded.
We've got a fly gallery now.
Uh,
All right.
no.
Excellent.
Also, I have Find Familiar. Well, that wasn't an elf thing. But the most important thing is that my intelligence is still an 8.
Yay.
Zephyr.
The man in gold flees across the desert, and the Wandslinger follows. It's been 2 days since the liberation of Plainswatch, and you've been on pins and needles since the adrenaline left your system. Not because of any impending fight, you're always ready for that, but because you know the day draws near. Soon, you will be the Wandslinger. You've spent the past weeks internalizing the role, watching Loaf on stage, working with Gale and Jeremiah, becoming Randy of Galilee. The intrepid, law-abiding wizard who would dare to pursue demons across uncharted wastes. It's an old story, but a favorite to many aspiring wizards, and to perform it on stage is a great honor that you have wrangled for yourself. You're backstage. Tonight is your night. What are you doing to prepare?
From the High School Musical, when they do the I'm just doing as many tongue twisters and vocal warm-ups as possible, and then probably just running through those lines in my brain 12 million times.
Of course. The stage of the final flight is a technological marvel. The small, cozy wagon folds out quickly to become a full stage with wings. As you wait on a chair next to the door, Jeremiah walks up to you. All right, Zeph. We're ready to go. Any kind of way you want me to introduce you?
I think me just taking the stage will be enough.
All right, man. Well, break some legs.
Thank you.
And
come on, Zafir. And then I smack myself.
Now,
you've got this.
Don't
fuck up.
Now, Zafir, I need you to make me the most important role of your life.
Oh.
A single performance check.
Did Jeremiah in character just ask me to roll a performance check?
Look, everything's weird about today. Let's roll the damn dice.
Okay, we got this. All right, wait, let me talk to Montgomery for a second. All right, Montgomery, you got this. Our future depends on this role. Don't let me down, boy. Oh, that's a 7. I was hoping for like one of those NASA's rolls where I close my eyes and roll it and it's magically at nat 20.
No, that's not one of those.
It didn't happen.
This is a 7, so you take the stage, and you are acceptable. You don't get booed off stage. You remember your lines, but there's not. This is their first time performing in front of a crowd, and people are. You're just a little weirded out. And now I want you to make me an intelligence save as well.
God, what is my rolls today? 6.
You actually do forget your lines once.
Oh, no.
Once, because when you go out to take your first really big monologue, and you look out into the crowd, and you see a familiar face. Connor Slip, your old mage running buddy, watching you. And he sees that he fouled you up, and he gives you a smirk, and he kind of fades into the crowd.
Oh, man.
After the show, everybody goes out to one of the local pubs for a drink. You make a half-hearted attempt to draw people over to boat drinks, but the crowd at large really wants to go to Grumbly Dowd's.
Sorry, one more game.
All right, I suppose this is probably a good time, if I haven't mentioned it. I'm sure I mentioned it in the intro, but we are all recording in the same room at the same time. The other two aren't mic'd right now, but yeah, Grumbly Dowds, you heard what I fucking said.
Grumbly Dowds.
While people talk and react, talk about the performance, Connor slips up to you.
Connor slips up. That's how you guys do it.
Well, I guess I've seen worse there, but what are you doing here?
Chasing a dream, Connor, that is all.
Yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair.
Yeah, no, if Zafir could turn beet red, he has just turned beet red. Probably he's kicking himself over this performance.
Is that your first time up on stage there, buddy?
Was it that obvious?
Look, you gotta start somewhere. Like I said, I definitely seen worse.
Oh, this is such an iconic role, and I just flubbed it so badly.
I mean, look, you're a shit. How old are you, man? Like, I can't tell.
That is fair. This remains a mystery to many. I happen to be the ripe age of 18. I'm kidding. I'm 30.
Right. Well, I mean, you got time. I mean, look, there's a lot of folk that didn't start till a little bit later on. You'll get it.
Thank you, Connor.
Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that Yandi, remember that gnome that you passed off back in Despera?
Yes.
She got out. Or at least, anyway, she made it as far as stop point 1. I was the one that did the pickup there.
Well,
but,
thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And he, tosses you a small pouch of gold. And there's about 40 gold in there for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep. No, that's your take on it. Now, you know roughly where that would have put her. You're always the point person for mage running. Warlocks are pretty charismatic people, so you're good at that. But you never actually did the running part of the running yourself. Mm-hmm. It's a simple process. It's a set of checkpoints, and then eventually, as far as you know, they disappear. They are safe, but for the sake of everybody's safety, you don't know anything past Connor, really. They set themselves up for a routine transfer, going to make some sort of deal, essentially, or, making trade across, or just going to visit another city, and then they disappear off the face of the earth, and, the government usually takes about, a week or two for them to realize anything's amiss. Mm-hmm. By that point, they find some, valued treasure possession along the road, and they just assume them dead.
It is a bit of a foolproof system. So what brings you up this way, Connor?
I was about ready to start helping out somebody else, and then, the whole business with that tree happened, and now it's cleared up, so,
Yes, it was quite the time to get that done.
Oh, was that you?
Well, me and my compatriots, I look around and I realize that they didn't come to my opening night.
They're there.
Cool. I was going to say, I was like,
they are there.
Come to my opening night. I was going to be like, they didn't come.
You did good.
Thank you.
It was so moving. What was it about? I cried at least twice. Why did everyone get married at the end? I'm still lost on that part too. Can you explain that?
I didn't realize the Singer was a comedy.
It's not.
Well, you know the Deep West. Lots of people. They live fast and they die hard. So you find a lover, you love her as long as you can. The marriage, because we'll talk about subtext later. Okay, bye.
That was an adventure that we all just went on right there.
I'm so sorry.
So the two of you spend some time talking. Do you have anything specifically you wanted to ask him?
Not necessarily. I mean, he told me that my latest traveler made it safe. And Connor and I, we know each other. I want to call us we're compatriots. I don't want to say that we're buds.
You're work friends.
Yeah. So it's basic catch up. How's the wife? If he has a wife. I don't know Connor that much. Well, at least Zach Robb doesn't. Zafir does, but...
See if he has a job for you.
Do you have a job for me? That's a good point. Thank you very much for this.
Not quite this second. Honestly, I'm still trying to find my last charge. Everything kind of went to shit as soon as I got here in town, and I lost track of them. So, I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks here, see if they put the signal out, and... We'll see what happens from there. But, the way to get a hold of me if you find somebody who's looking for a way out.
Absolutely.
Cool.
In fiction, what is that? Because I
don't. There's a couple of bars. Each city has a bar that you can leave a note in, and eventually...
It will make its way there.
Yep.
Nice.
You pass away your evening, soothing your embarrassment, ebbing ever so slightly with every drink that you have. It slips away just a bit more and a bit more. And eventually you start thinking about going to bed, when you watch Mordecai, after wrapping up a conversation with Gale, walk out of the bar. Mordecai, you leave Grumbly Dowds restless. The past 2 days have been non-stop, breakneck excitement for the three of you, or rather the 2 days where you were out there looking and hunting and adventuring. These past 2 days have been boring and slow. And the drinks are nice, the rest is nice, and there's joy and laughter throughout the docks, but you just can't stop yourself. You just need to move. You're walking along the docks when you see a ring of people out on one of the piers. Nearing them, you see that it's a brawling ring.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you pretty easily pick out the bookie. He's got a big old top hat.
Sidle up.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey there. How can I help you?
You might be able to tell this simply by looking at me. I am quite large.
Counting on to that.
There are other large men punching each other. I would like to punch men.
Alright. Simple rules. No magic.
Easy.
No dirty tricks.
Damn.
First in the drink loses.
Oh.
You gotta wager something to get in. It's gotta be something good.
Shit. I have none money.
I ain't looking for money. No. We want trophies.
I have this drum.
Okay.
It's a very nice drum.
Let me see your drum.
I hand him my drum.
He looks at the drum. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all right. All right, one drum. All right. Go on in. I'll get your opponent.
All right. I take my shirt off.
Of course.
So we haven't seen him shirtless. How hairy is Mordecai?
Mordecai is ridiculously hairy. I mean, I think shifters by nature are pretty ragged.
A little Velcro boy.
Yeah, so he's got all the chest fuzz, and he shaves every day. There's still a beard. Damnedest thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like Evan Almighty.
Yeah, like Evan Almighty. Okay, I step up. I will pocket my my druid necklace.
Sure.
Just to reassure the bookie that I'm not going to be a cheat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pocket that as my focus.
Okay.
I want to see if there's anything else. I don't think that there's any other fun shenanigans that I'll be doing here. I don't know how I would ask the bookie if it's okay if I can shift. Because that is just something that is... I don't know if you would consider that a dirty trick.
That's a dirty trick.
Is that a dirty trick?
That's a dirty trick.
That's kind of rude, you realize.
Look, we gotta play on as much of a level playing field as possible. If I let you shift, I have to let magic people start doing magic, and bards do bard stuff. I don't let bards sing in here.
You raise a fair point.
Well, I know, that's why I raised it.
All right. Fine.
All right. So you take your spot in the middle of the ring, and people kind of separate on either side of you. So there's a clear shot to either of the ocean on either side of the dock there. And the bookie comes out, and he claps his hands together. It's like, all right, folks, we got a new challenger here tonight. What's your handle there, mate?
Mordecai.
All right, we got Mordecai here.
Wait, Mordecai the... No, it's done. Hairy. Mordecai the Hairy.
Mordecai the Hairy, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the mysterious stranger here, Mordecai the Hairy. Now, I think, some of you might know this one. He's a new guy out here tonight as well. Emboldened by the recent attacks on the city, another new challenger's approaching. A merchant, his business shattered by the recent attacks. Here to earn his honor and glory by keeping dry. So new he doesn't have a cool new moniker yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Brian Dunaway here. Brian, get your ass in here.
Who'd you think it
Oh,
was?
good. He said merchant. His brother's a farmer. He has to sell things.
He's a farmer, not a merchant.
Yeah, but they take their things to market.
That's not his
and shit.
trade, though. Brian is his name?
Brian.
What's
Hey
he look like? Give me a...
He's a human, 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, he's going down.
Like,
I'm gonna lift this boy so good.
all right, go ahead. Go ahead and make me a strength
Wait,
check.
I do wanna. If Brian is willing, I will
Yes.
step up and I will extend. I will
Mhm.
I'm not trying any funny business. Match hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I'll walk up and I'll extend my hand.
He
to him.
reaches out and slaps you one. All right, let's do this. All right.
Can I rage?
You can rage.
All right.
You can rage.
I pop necked one side, pop neck the other side, and I just charge him.
Okay, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Which is made. I will mark off a rage for the day.
Okay.
Strength at advantage.
Mhm.
That's very good. That's a 19. And then a natural 1, so I'll take that 19.
Yes, you will. You handily, you rush Brian, and it's like he got into position, and you had a good 10 feet apart from each other. Didn't see it coming. Your eyes just go, and you bull rush him and run him right off the edge of the pier, and he goes flying into the drink.
I belly bounce him a little bit.
Yeah.
It's one of those. He's light enough that I think I can get away with that.
That's fair.
The angriest belly bounce.
So you get some polite golf claps from around.
And they all golf clap. I'm just like, ah!
All right. The bookie comes back up to you. All right, good show there, man. Next up is, get back into position. I'll get your new one out there. You know him. You love him. This town wouldn't be the same without him. Protecting your home and families by day and tossing you into the drink by night. 10-time winner of the Plains Watch Most Handsome Public Servant Award. Inquisitive Dale Fire Trousers.
One Mogan! Dale Fire Trousers. Okay, while he's squaring up, I'm sitting there, I'm shadow boxing to keep my rage up.
Yep. And Dale steps on out. He's got long blonde hair. He looks like a half elf. Built definitely a little bit more sturdy than this other guy. His pants do have little licks of fire painted on, sewn into them. Embroidered is the word I'm looking for. So go ahead, give me another strength check.
That is a 16 plus 2. And a natural 20. Please confirm that, live studio audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
All right.
It's a great camera angle.
All right, how do you want to do this?
I want to rush up to him and get under his guard and basically fireman lift him.
Sure.
And then grab his hair and then use his hair as the pivot point to chuck him into the water.
Excellent.
I throw him by his hair.
You toss Inquisitive Fire Trousers into the drink.
How's your fire trousers now, bitch?
And he, underwater, burble, and then, and he surfaces and just kind of spits water in your general direction.
Yeah! I try to do that to encourage the crowd.
Yep.
Still playing golf claps?
The crowd's into it. All right. So.
More!
All right. I got one more that's wanting to fight you tonight.
Yeah.
His home was destroyed, his family gutted, and his leader killed before his very eyes. Many of us lost valuables and loved ones, but this next fighter, he lost all of that and more. The last remnant of his faith, he fights on to inspire others to join him, and one day find the villains that took it all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vigilant Crow. And one of the cultists that you fucked over 6 episodes ago, step us out.
One of the racists.
Yep. And he's looking at you, and he remembers.
I remember him as well. This is going to be good.
All right.
Strength?
Yep.
I'm going to roll 2 dice at the same time.
Sure.
Maximum efficiency. I don't know why I wasn't doing that earlier. 16.
And he grabs you and hurls you out to sea. And you land in the water. A cold shock washes over you.
No.
You did not anticipate losing.
Not to a racist.
But the racist was very mad at you for killing his boss.
I was very mad at him for being racist.
That's fair. That's fair. He is an asshole, but he is a very strong asshole.
Damn it. Okay, I feel a great amount of shame.
Okay.
I feel significant shame.
Sure.
As I'm underwater, I'm gonna wild shape into a giant badger.
Oh, okay.
And then so like I get thrown in, and then just the badger comes up out of the water and just like, where'd Mordecai go? No one will know I was ever here.
Okay. All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. So you
And I flee.
yeah, you swim away as a badger, and you climb up a different dock, and you head back to your lodgings. And anything else you wanted to do before you go to bed?
Drink a lot? I don't
Okay.
know. Is Zafir still in the bar?
Uh,
I just need someone to say one thing too.
Sure. Zafir, you're in the bar.
Zafir, I lost my drum. I'm very wet and sad, and I lost my drum.
I'm so sorry about that.
That's okay. Barkeep, keep them coming.
All right. Go ahead and lose 10 gold for excessive alcohol.
That's all I have left. And my drum. Which is, let's be honest, that's the real loss here.
Yeah, Zephyr's like, when you say he lost a drum, he's like, oh, that's how
I've had that drum since game 1. I'm sad now.
You return to your hotel room eventually, and you pass out, and you try and sleep away the shame. Jackson.
Yes.
As Mordecai falls asleep, you are staring straight stock up at the ceiling. You've had an eventful few days, but the past few nights have been among the strangest you've ever had. Sleep doesn't find you. At least not the restful, satisfying sleep that you've known for your entire life. You follow every part of your nightly ritual. You get in your bedclothes, which are now too short for you. You say your prayers to the guides, and you slip into bed. As darkness crawls in around you, your eyes adjust quickly to the point where everything just seems bright. And eventually you find the annoying brightness. You either fight off the annoying brightness or tie a blindfold on, and you drift off to an inert, fitless sleep for a few hours. And then you're up, neither well-rested or exhausted. Last night, and the night before, you contented yourself to stay in your room, but not tonight. You head downstairs. The three of you have been giving lodgings at the Holly Dock Beetle. At roughly 2 in the morning, it's kind of hard to tell, really, without the town bell, which was destroyed and everything, but the bar is just about empty. What do you do?
I would like to go find a library.
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation.
5. I want a library or books or something.
So
If I am to be elf and I am to have all this extra time,
No, so
gonna better
here is what
myself.
happens. You walk out of the bar and you start wandering around looking for something to be open because it's 2 in the morning. And you think, maybe a library. Maybe there is a 24-hour library somewhere in this town. I wouldn't know. So you start wandering around, and you try and do your best to keep to the shadows because there's just like you don't typically go out this late, and it's kind of sketchy. Eventually, though, you don't find, like most places, even bars are shut down at this point, but you find one place that is open. You didn't really expect it to be a thing because you thought this place was long abandoned. You've never seen it open, and you're relatively well acquainted with this part of town. There is a bar called the Midnight Oil that's open. Thank you. Oh, hey, we got a bell.
hey, we have a bell.
All right.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Perfect. Midnight Oil. I go there.
All right. You walk in, and you are suddenly surrounded by elves.
Does the music stop?
No,
When
it
I-
doesn't. Because you look like you fit in.
Great.
But this bar is entirely populated by elves, and there's probably about 10 elves milling about.
I would like to go sit at the bar.
Okay. Well, hello there. How you doing? I'm sorry. I thought I thought I knew most of the folk here in town. What's your name, man?
Do I? GM, do I speak Elvish?
You do not.
I don't.
No.
Okay. My name is... I'm gonna make a deception check.
Okay. Yes, that is the proper response to this.
17.
Okay. What is your elf name?
This is something that people have, is an elf name. Your name for when you're hanging out with elves.
Buddy.
No!
I'm gonna throw you through a window. All right.
The window's over there.
I know, and you're way over there. All right. That's a name.
Yeah, I never learned how to speak Elvish, so that's as close as I can get.
Oh, most of us don't really know true Elvish.
Oh, that's good to know, and I make a note.
Yeah, they did a lot to, back during the war, they kind of squashed our language, and, speaking it was kind of illegal for a rip there. It's fine now, but, almost nobody really, uses it anymore.
That is good information to have. Thank you. I would like a drink, please.
Sure, what do you want?
I would like your finest red.
All right. I can go for the finest. And he dips down underneath the bar, and he pulls out... There is definitely wine in this bottle, but it looks like a whiskey bottle. And he uncorks the crystal top, and he's like, all right, how much you want?
Well, I'm not sure if I like it. So can I, have just a shot of wine? That doesn't sound right. I would like a shot of wine, and then if I like it, I'm going to have more, and if not, I'm going to try the white.
I would like you to make a continued deception check.
The best part is, that part wasn't the lie.
It wasn't, but this is very strange, and he's going to start asking questions very soon.
11.
It's a little strange, but all right.
These are straight rolls. I have a 0 modifier.
I believe you. I do believe you. So he goes and he gets a little shot glass out from underneath the bar, and he pours, and it's gonna be 3 gold for the shot, by the way.
Oh, sure.
And he slides it to you.
I take a sip, and do I automatically like this because I'm an elf, or do I need to roll for it?
Roll for it.
Okay.
Roll for it.
So, am I rolling a Constitution save against wine?
Roll a d20.
Okay.
If it is under your con, the con score, you like it.
Okay. I have rolled a 13, and my Constitution's a 14.
You like wine.
I
You
like
this. You like the finest red wine that this guy has.
I would like a full glass, please, sir.
Okay.
This is very good.
It is going to be 10 gold for this glass. It is the finest.
I pay him for it.
All right. And then he slides you the glass of wine. So you new to the area, buddy?
I've been here before, but I'm back now. So it's been a while, though. I don't think I've ever been here before. Is this place new?
Oh, no. We've been here for, probably 30, 40 years.
Oh.
A little after the war, I think, when I started things up here. Hey, Jackson, are you wearing your cape?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm going to need you to make me another deception
That's
check.
completely fair. 7.
You seem like a real big fan and all, because you've got the cape on, and you got the tabard, and like that tabard hasn't been in circulation, since the war. I'm
going to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
4. I point to my scythe, too. Yeah, and I've got this, too. It's the full package. Oh.
And he leans forward. All right, buddy. You're going to be honest with me right now, or you're getting out of my fucking bar.
Thank you for the drink, sir.
Okay. You leave?
I down the rest of the wine, and I leave.
Okay.
I leave him 15 gold, a little bit of a tip. He
All
did
right.
introduce me to wine.
It's fair. As you leave, he kind of shakes his head and looks after you. He's like, it's fucking weird. Do you have anything else you'd like to do this evening? It's been about an hour, so it's 3 in the morning now.
I would like to... I just want to find some books,
Okay.
basically.
Go ahead and roll me another investigation check.
15.
You...
I have a negative modifier.
So here's the thing. You don't find a library, but you find a temple that's open. Temples have books.
Temples do have books. Let's go there.
Okay. You go into the temple. As you figured, it's a pretty lightly staffed evening. there's an elf hanging out towards the back. They don't need to sleep, so natural night shift there. And he nods at you and, beckons you over. It's like, hello, how can I help you?
I have recently learned that I am an idiot, and I would like to fix this.
Self-improvement is one of the tenets of the guides. Please, come on in. How can I help you? What would you like to improve yourself on?
Well, they say I've got a lot of common sense, I think, but I don't understand things.
Okay.
And I don't know. I never really got a formal education, so...
You strike me as a Cly man, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Well then, why don't I'm gonna take you over to Yaren here, and he takes you to the altar of the scholar, and it's got the open book and the whole 9 yards. The elf sits you down and passes you a couple of books, like history of the world kind of stuff.
Great. I will. Thank you, friend. Always looking to better the old noodle, So I'm gonna just sit here and delve into these fine works of fiction.
Excellent.
Wait, did you say these are history books?
These are history.
So that would make them not fiction.
That is correct. Already learning.
Is there a term for things that are not fiction?
Let's just stick with the histories now, and we'll move on to lexicology later.
Thank you.
All right. And he lets you sit down and work on reading, and you read until the morning. The 3 of you end up spending a week in Planeswatch. Jackson ends up having a welcome, if awkward, week with his family, while his brother and cousin are both surprisingly receptive to the change. Extended members of the family have a hard time accepting his new form. Gaia and Gary are balms, but a balm pauses pain. It doesn't end it. Zephyr spends his time poring over his father's book and on stage. After his less than impressive initial performance...
You said it was all right.
It was fine. It was fine. He finds that the limelight does suit him, eventually. He loves the stage, and the crowd eventually comes to love him back. Mordecai, you are quickly roped into reconstruction efforts.
Fair.
While your druidic training is far from over, with the influence of the Feywilds being gone, you are once again able to assert more control over the plant life. Between that and pure brawn, you were a natural choice to, help move the heavy shit.
I can turn into a large bear and pull large things.
It's true, and while most people are usually scared of that, it's pretty useful right now.
I'm a very friendly bear. I'm like a circus bear.
Exactly.
Bosco.
Rumor has spread about you 3. It couldn't be helped. Although the higher-ups requested that you try to keep a low profile.
I'm an elf now.
Exactly. Magic is mistrusted, even more so after this situation. And the last thing they want is for you all to be drawing more attention to yourselves. As your week draws to a close, you each have one more night in the town. Is there anything that you all would like to do?
Is this post-individual scenes?
Yes, this is after your individual scenes.
I don't suppose I can go for a rematch, can I?
You want to go for a rematch? You want to go up against the Vigilant Crow?
Can I go and be a Chaucer-esque sort of herald for you?
I just don't know when we're going to be in Planeswatch again.
It's true.
I don't... Here's the thing. I don't really have anything else I can wager. Aside from, maybe I'm not giving up... I'm not risking the tiny pony. That is just not going to happen.
How?
I have a set of dice made out of bone.
I have the broom.
Here.
I have the
How
sweepy broom.
confident do you feel, Mordecai?
Well, if you'd let me cheat, a lot more confident. But...
Well, here is the question. Could you possibly cheat so that you don't get caught cheating?
Or what if you don't cheat, but we
you
cheat?
guys... No,
Can't you just cast guidance on him like before?
I could.
That's... I don't know. My honor's kicking in.
Okay, well, here, I have something you can use.
Okay.
And I pull out a Crimson Bovine.
I don't think that's gonna do anything for me right now.
No, it's your collateral.
Oh.
But what
There,
if it gives
boom.
you wings?
Well, no, it's my ante up.
It's his ante. It's his get into the pit in the first place.
Oh, okay.
You wager 1 crimson bovine.
Do I go for it?
Yikes.
Hey, we will help you. We won't tell you what, so that your conscience is clear.
So we won't help you.
We won't help.
Wink.
We
And I
won't help you.
All right, I'm gonna put this blindfold on for a second. Do whatever you want to me.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That came out wrong.
I'm gonna cast guidance on my boy.
So it's what, a D4?
So it's a D4
Okay.
that you can add to some checks.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right. So
If I can, I just want to fight the crow.
okay, that's fine. You
I
walk.
want my drum back.
That's what you want.
I want my drum back.
Okay.
I don't.
Now I don't want to help.
Well, all right, fine.
How
The
else-
drum stays. I'll make a new one.
So you walk down again. You wait till about midnight, 1 o'clock, and you walk on down to the pier, and there they are.
I have something that can help.
Okay. How cheaty is it?
I don't know, but it'll give you another persona maybe.
Oh God. I don't know if that's I like me.
I know, but I think it's pretty cool. It's actually one of my favorite things.
Okay.
And I untie the cloak,
The cape?
the cape, put it on.
I put on the cape.
Now you're me.
Well, hang on. It's not like I put on the cape and my name changes to Jackson Silver.
No, you're Mordecai Silver.
God, Jesus.
Or just Captain Silver.
He's still gonna know who I am.
What about Long John?
Can we call you Long John Silver? Or is our GM waiting for that pun?
Take the cape. That's,
Okay.
I need to be me.
I
The guy needs to know it was me. Damn it.
Oh, he's that racist crow?
Yeah, that guy. He needs to know it was me. I'm gonna look at him when I throw him in the water and watch him drown. Sorry, got a little aggro there. Let's go.
I like it.
You walk down the docks, and the guy, the bookie with the big top hat, is like, "Huh, he ain't dead. Good,
Yeah. No, I stayed underwater for just a really long time.
right then. Well,
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's your loss, I suppose.
That crow fucker around?
Oh yeah,
I want a rematch.
you know the rules.
Crimson Bovine gives you wings. Maybe. It's a funky potion.
Either way.
All right, he pops it down, and you walk into the center of the ring, and he calls. Like, Crow doesn't even need to be called over. Who am I talking about? He walks right back up to you. He's like, "Ready to go again, Beast Boy?"
Yep.
All right.
Oh, wait, hang on. I take my shirt off. Slowly. Staring at him. It's weird.
You sure you want to lose another shirt?
You sure you want to lose another... I rage.
Saphir and I are there. I turn to Saphir. You know, Beast Boy's actually a pretty good fighter name.
I want to get as close to like ringside as possible.
Sure, go ahead and make... Are you trying to be slick about this, or are you just trying to walk on?
I mean, I'm just trying to
Okay.
like any spectator. I just want to be towards the front.
Make a strength check.
Oh boy, not my strong suit. Oh, nice. That's a 19.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you're able to muscle your way up front and get ringside.
I would like to get in between the ring and the water.
Sure.
Or like as close to that as possible.
Okay, you make your way. Go ahead and make me a strength check. Unless you're trying to be slick about it.
10.
It takes some doing, but by the time their fight is up, you're at the corner there, right by the water. Mordecai, make that strength save.
This is what I want to do to help Mordecai out. Is
Okay.
that it is the strength save is to stop the dude from attacking him? Yes?
It is a strength. It is a straight strength check
Like
against
sumoing, sort of.
kind of yeah.
Okay, because that actually makes a difference, because my strength save is +5.
Okay,
Versus my +2 modifier.
gotcha.
So it's a check? It was last time.
Yes,
That's what I was doing last time.
It is a check.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, to give Mordecai a bonus, from my ringside space, I'm probably well within range to whisper into the crowman's mind. Oh man.
Okay.
I just wanted to just heckle him so that he's like, what? And loses concentration for a second so that he can throw him.
Okay.
And so pretty much, it's not like I'm just stupid heckling, like, you suck. Your mama stayed at my place last night.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna roll with advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Guidance. It's only a 1. That's only a 17.
So here's the thing. With him talking in his mind, you two are tying right now.
Oh, God.
He is still up on there, and he knows someone's trying to fuck with him. So he's gonna look around.
It's just more, he's looking around, so he's distracted. That's the goal.
What is your spell save DC?
It's a 14 is my spell save DC.
Mm-hmm. So this is what happens. The two clash in the middle, and they are like locking with each other. And eventually, like after like 5 seconds, the crow throws Mordecai on the ground as you start talking to his mind, and he looks dead at you.
Hello.
No magic. And he is going
It's not
to...
cheating. It's just more invasive heckling.
You'd also make an argument that it's not technically magic.
No, it's definitely magic.
Is it though?
It's telepathy. Telepathy's magic. Telepathy is magic every time.
If anything, it's more of a psionic ability.
I mean, the only people that make that distinction are wizards.
Whatever.
And what's your AC?
My AC is 11.
So he's gonna come at you, and he pulls a dagger.
Oh, this guy's dead now.
And he comes running at you. And
Well, how much distance does he have to close?
Not much. It's a small ring.
like a sumo ring.
He's
Cool.
minimum 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
And first he does you dirty for 5 damage as he runs up, pulls a dagger out of his cloak, and just like slashes you across the shoulder.
Do we need to roll initiative? Because I want to use my plan right now.
You know what? If you've got something,
cast lightning lore.
I need to kill him.
Okay, you cast lightning lore. What are the rules for that?
He needs to make the strength saving throw against my spell save DC, which is charisma.
We're just gonna weaken him a bit.
It's not a hard save.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay,
he's good.
then.
So what happened? He runs up and he stabs Zephyr, and how do you cast lightning lore?
I reach out my arm that has the patron's tattoos running down it. I physically pull and nothing happens. And like a little bit of lightning sparks around my hand.
Yep.
And he does nowhere. Stop! No!
Oh.
Come here!
Okay.
Damn it!
You there?
The audience is freaking the fuck out now. So you may all let's roll initiative.
I'm sorry, this went this way.
This is gonna go
16.
poorly.
Okay.
13.
6.
Okay, you are all going first. I have rolled a 2.
Okay,
So
that's me.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action shift.
Yep.
I'm now very angry.
Yes.
At someone just stabbed my buddy.
Yep.
That some racist stabbed my buddy. Ugh. I want to go in for a full grapple.
Okay.
Which I have advantage strength, right? So I have advantage on it because I'm raging. That is a 21.
Okay. You've got him.
Okay. And that's my everything, right?
Yep.
I looked to you guys and was like, he's mine. And like what I want to do, and I probably have to wait till my next round to do this, as I want to bane him. I want to drop him over my leg and break his back.
Over the knee.
Okay, you're gonna bat break the boy.
I want to bat break the boy.
What would break first?
All right, so that is your turn. Do you two do anything?
Yeah, I'll let him do his thing.
All right.
I would like to run over and interpose myself between Mordecai and the crowd.
Crowd control.
Yeah, crowd control.
Yeah. We said
Yeah.
there's nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah, and I turn my back to Mordecai, and I don't draw my weapon, but it's there.
Okay, so you do the police officer, hand on the sword kind of
Yes,
deal.
I pull out my taser.
Quick draw. My fantasy taser.
My fantasy taser.
Okay, so I need you both to make me charisma checks.
Shit.
That's a 19.
Okay.
5.
Okay. You are Zephyr is able to keep the crowd calm.
If it's
It is
intimidation,
all right,
it's an 8.
everybody. It's just a dispute between a racist
can do
and a good
intimidation.
man.
Okay. Intimidation is because I'm proficient in intimidation. So
Yes.
So with that roll, that would be an 8.
Okay.
At least it's
You
a
are
little better.
You keep a couple of people away, but Zephyr is actually able to like kind of keep the crowd like, all right, guys, come on, he escalated it. He escalated it. He knew what he was doing.
You just ran at me with a knife. I don't even know what happened.
And I'm just standing behind Zephyr. I'm the muscle.
Okay.
So I imagine he gets a chance to break grapple now.
Yep.
Right, you all saw it.
All right.
21 was my earlier check.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Excellent. Good.
All right. So he is well held in place, but he can still make an attack on you. All right. That is going to be an attack of 15.
Just hits.
Okay. And
In your shifted form?
Yeah, my AC only goes up by 1.
Oh,
So I'm at 14 when I'm shifting.
okay. He deals 6 damage.
Okay, he deals 3 damage. So I'm
Okay.
raging.
Excellent.
And that eats through half my temp HP I get from shifting.
All right. So yeah, he
Kind of-
nabs you with that dagger that he had.
That was a mistake.
All right. Make your attack.
Just unarmed.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make it a reckless attack so I get advantage.
It's great.
Really, both 10s?
Yeah. So plus strength and proficiency.
Yep.
Would be a 15.
Yep. That'll meet. That'll meet.
All right, cool. So then it's 1 plus strength for unarmed. How
Well,
do
I'm trying to figure out how to make this particular maneuver of yours
Because it's
work.
beefier.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here? So you
My
are-
goal. If
So
this
here's
helps
what you're
at all-
gonna do. You're gonna make an attack.
Sure.
You've made your attack.
I've made my attack.
So what you're going to do is going to hit. Now I'm going to have you roll a strength check to see if it is going to be as effective as you want. Higher the roll, the higher the dice you get to roll against this guy.
All right.
Like it.
I rolled the same thing again. That's going to be a 15 then.
A 15?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me 2d6. 2d6 as you slam this guy into your knee.
Does my bonus rage damage count?
Sure.
Cool. Wow. That's 13 damage.
Did you just roll 2 6s?
5 and a 6,
6?
plus 2 from rage.
All right, you take this guy and you give him the Nidakai, and
Yeah, you do.
he goes limp in your arms,
And I just drop him.
and he rolls away, or rolls off rather. About this point is when the bookie comes over. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck?
You start.
Yeah, I put like my hand on where he's stabbing.
I take him. I look at the bookie.
Mm-hmm.
He sees the rage and
Yeah.
the shift end.
Okay.
I drop everything.
Mm-hmm.
We were fighting. He was matched. He broke. Stabbed this guy. Drew a knife, which he shouldn't have even had on him in that ring.
Oh, God.
Stabbed this guy.
Definitely shouldn't have had that knife. I heard him shout about magic. Were you using magic?
Of course not. I am but
Deception check.
Use your ring now. Use your ring.
where we at? It gives me advantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty good.
perception. That is 19.
Cool. All right, that'll do it.
I am but a humble merchant. I just wanted to see a fight.
He stabbed this dude. I intervened.
All right, fine.
I walk over, like, crying to the dude whose back just got broken. And I'm like, how dare you? And I just kick him.
All right.
I limp away.
The bouncer takes the bookie takes a knee, and he checks. It's like, oh, he's alive. Well, you won, I guess. Here's your prize, and he tosses you the token that he wagered. It is a tiny silver crow's skull. Your focus is now a +1 focus.
Ooh,
Nice.
buddy.
So does that mean
Add that onto your charm necklace, and
Trophy.
it hangs down at the bottom there, like those cool Skyrim bird skulls.
Nice.
So does that just mean like my like attack modifier?
Yeah,
My spell attack?
both of those modifiers go up by 1.
Yeah, that and your spell DC.
Yeah, your DC and your modifier go up by 1.
I go over to the crow guy on the ground. I squat down next to him,
And
and
you
I don't teabag him. I look at him, and I spit, not on him, but I just like spit. Look at him,
Get some blood out of your mouth.
bitch, and I walk away,
All right.
satisfied.
Yeah, no, as Zafir, like, steps out of the stadium, he's, and then he steps out, he's like, alright.
Well, that went well.
Hey, Zafir, thanks. And I put my hand over your wound. And I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, that went perfectly according to plan. Also,
Yeah, no, we thought of that the whole time.
Anybody have anything they want to do before you leave town?
I do.
Okay.
And because I am 6 inches taller now,
Yes.
and because I am much more nimbly than I was, I would like to go try and basically sell my old armor, and I want to buy a breastplate that has the Planeswatch tabard put on it.
Put on it. Okay.
That is what I would like to do.
Let's go ahead. I want you to roll me an investigation check at advantage, because you would know about the better blacksmiths in the city.
13.
Okay. You are able to find somebody here in town that is able to make that trade. What you do is you go to Mayor Sigrid, and you talk to her. It's like, hey, I did do you a solid.
I did you a solid, and I was harmed in the line of duty, and now this doesn't fit.
So what she ends up doing is she taps into federal funding, essentially, and
I get a grant.
able to you get an armor grant.
I get an armor grant. Grant in armor.
Grant and armor, and you are able to swap out for exactly what you're looking for.
Perfect.
No coin spent.
Oh, can I have my gold back then?
I don't remember how much it was.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Can I have 5 gold?
We'll check the tapes later.
Because I'm 5 away from being able to buy some studded leather, which would put my AC up.
When did you give him gold?
I gave him gold. It was when he was looking to get a breastplate, and like we both, because I was thinking about selling the bugs.
So I come out in my new spiffy armor, right? And I go, thank you very here. I don't need this anymore. I give you 85 gold.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks, man. All right. Yeah, I would like to buy some leather armor, studded leather armor.
Excellent.
It'll bump me up another AC.
Sure. You are able to do that. Same place. You don't get grant and armor, but you are actually able to get yourself at player's handbook cost there.
All right, that's 45.
I would like to. I mean, player's handbook cost is 10 gold. If it needs to be more, I just want to get a simple shield.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, bump that up a couple more.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm using it, and I'll say if I'm using the shield because it's a little against grain, but it's stupid not
because
to
to
have.
have.
Yeah. Off camera, we realized that the fighting style, dueling, that Jackson Ryan has been using, means you can still use a shield.
Yeah. So if
You don't just have to be a straight one-hander.
Yeah. So now I have it.
But yeah, no, I mean, aside from like maybe going to like a bar and trying to like hear the environment and see if there's anyone who could possibly use my unique services.
I'm good. I've gotten all I need to from the city now. I'm good.
I'm good to go.
All right. Go ahead. Let's make a perception check.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
That you did.
Yeah, boy.
As an 18.
Okay, you are looking for somebody to use your mage range skills, correct?
Yeah, just like at like taverns, and just kind of spend a little bit of time popping through and just being like people like that are like.
Between you perusing your father's book and the events of the other night, or of the impending night, I suppose this is taking place in that week.
Mm-hmm.
You are actually able to reconnect Connor Slip with his person that he lost contact with.
Nice.
So you were able to make that connection and get them sent on their way.
Cool.
Connor tosses you another tenner.
Oh, I love it.
Just for the assistance in the reconnection. All right.
I keep reading, obviously, but that's already covered. And then I religiously check the paired scrolls.
Okay.
I assume she has not written back.
She has written back. She says,
Dearest Jackson, sorry for the big words. I'll try to use a less pretentious vocabulary in the future. The evil tree sounds dangerous. Please be careful. I'd really like it if you didn't die, because I'd like to see you again. I've never met a fairy dragon, but Archie is a fae. I'll have to ask him when he gets done hunting. Please, please be careful. Your letters are still the highlight of my day. University politics don't suit me well. I hope to get an adventure soon. XOXO, yours truly, Addie. P.S. What's a shotgun?
Yeah, Christina.
Yeah, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
You leave with Dawn at your back. By this point, the roads are clear enough for you to take your wagon back out of town. Back to Despera. It's another 6 days of travel from here to the central city, and in no time you leave the civilization in your wake. The journey from Plainswatch to Despera is identical to your initial excursion in many ways. Similar terrain, similar distance, mostly similar weather, but there is one major difference. On the evening of the 3rd day of your journey, you come across an inn on the road. You've all heard about the inn out there before. Jackson.
Wait.
Yes.
It's called the Inn Out There.
It's called the Inn Out There.
Is it out there or is it over here?
It's way out there.
It's way out there?
It's way out there.
But can we go in the inn that's out there?
You can.
Okay.
Actually, the story mandates it.
We go into the inn that is out there.
Jackson, you've certainly stayed here before. The food is good, the beds are soft, the rooms are private. It's an old family-run business. The innkeeper tends to live alone while they're there, but the rest of the family stays in town. With the work the 3 of you have done in the past week for the city of Plainswatch, and frankly to help bring the final flight a little bit of notoriety, Jeremiah is more than happy to pay everyone's way for the rooms for the night.
Thank you.
The innkeep,
I'm literally out of money.
The innkeep, Wyatt, smiles broadly to the group of you as you walk in. The tables seem to be filled to bursting, but everyone is able to find a place to sit, eat, and drink their fill.
Oh, this is
You
much
guys remember when I
needed.
broke that guy's back?
That was the coolest shit
so
I've ever
nice.
seen.
Dude, that was cool.
That was resoundingly satisfying.
Yeah, I have to tell you,
Yeah.
I lied.
You lied?
We did not plan that out ahead of time.
Wait, you lied? Perish the thought.
Are you calling me a liar? A fibber, sir?
Yes.
Zephyr, I hate to break this to you. You have a ring that you have actively called the Ring of the Liar.
I know.
So we're going back to Lorada.
No, going back to
we're not
Despair.
going back to
I'm
Lorada.
bad with geography.
Yeah,
They
well,
both end in A.
we're heading to Despera
Despera.
and then to
Concetre.
Concetre.
Yeah, so we're going east to Despera, which is in the center, and then we're going to go south
I miss Despair.
and cross over the mountains.
Nice
It's
place.
where we all met.
GM, do I have any inkling as to where Mama Bulwark is? Mama Bulwark?
Nope.
Okay. Because I know she was in Despair last... Or no, she saw us in Lorada, right? Or was that Norwalk?
Norwalk.
Yeah,
I'm all jumbled.
Magic school.
Yeah, Magic School was in Norwalk. Cool. Well, so because it's come up recently with the whole tree and the whole elf thing we got going on now.
I summon Gary.
Hey, bud.
There's a, hey, what's going on?
We're just hanging
You
out
sound like
here,
me.
and I thought you'd like to join us. Would you like some bacon?
Usually, yes.
Okay, I got this plate of bacon for you.
Okay, he crawls down off of your shoulder and starts nomming your bacon.
Well,
I scritch him behind the ears.
phrasing.
All right, so Zafir looks at Mordecai, and then back to Jackson, and then to Mordecai, and back to Jackson again.
What's up?
He pulls a crumpled baggie from his bag and sets it on the table, and just says, "Hey, y'all want to get high?"
Oh boy. Is that what
Oh, it is what you think it is.
It's what I think it is?
Those are the drug bugs.
These are the drug bugs.
Do the drug bugs get more potent with age?
I can only imagine. Can I make a nature check to see if the drug bugs
Sure.
have only gotten better with age, like
Sure.
a fine wine? That is 15.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, so we're gonna get mad fucked up.
Right, wait, hold on. If we're going to do that, hold on. Wait, let's plan this. I think we all need to go to a private setting and then put a sock on the... No. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. We need to go to a private room and lock the door and maybe tell... Do we tell Loaf? He seems the coolest.
Just like where we are, just we have like a buddy.
Yeah,
Like,
so
knows
that-
to come check on us in
so
like
it's
24 hours.
So like in
chaperone.
24 hours, if we haven't opened the door, they should probably break it down.
Yeah, let's bring Loaf in on this. Well, not in on
I only
this.
have
not
$3.
in on
Not,
this.
no, he'll be our sentinel.
Our babysitter.
Yeah.
So you let Loaf know?
Yeah.
He...
All right, so we're gonna go on a quest.
Oh.
We're not gonna go far.
Okay.
I'm speaking in riddles. Just roll with me.
Okay.
We're gonna go up into one of the rooms.
Okay.
It's not weird.
No, of course not. Of course not weird at all.
If we're not out in 24 hours, we're gonna need you to come rescue us.
What?
There will be no danger. We'll probably just need like water splashed on us or something. I don't know why I took the charge on this one.
You guys gonna get high?
There will certainly be danger. Think of yourself as the wand slinger. Or rather, the wand slingers...
Because it's like, if you guys are gonna get high, it's fine. I just gotta know.
No. I'm gonna roll deception.
Okay.
With my -1. That's a natural 1. I've rolled a 0. No. We are definitely not going to get high off drug bugs Zafir found in the forest like a month ago.
And I wink.
All right, let me see what you got. Let me see what you got.
No, I don't want to share.
I'm not gonna. I just want to know what you're dealing with.
Loaf, I like you, but this is my blood. Like,
I'm not trying to steal your stuff, man. I just want to know what to get for you if you
God.
OD.
this is a problem. I'm already getting paranoid.
And
Yeah.
Will you give him the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks in. It's like, you guys will be fine.
Oh.
Look,
Sweet.
I'll get you. Look, if you're not down here for breakfast tomorrow, I'm gonna get you. But like, I'm just gonna let you know. The only way to snap you out of this is to slap you.
That's fine.
All right.
It's okay, Mordecai. I've read about things like this. Evidently, thespians are just major druggies.
Not all of us. I got a background. I'm clean. But I did have to clean up. Y'all do you, but I had to clean up.
Fair, Loaf.
That's all right.
All
But
right.
Respect.
that's good. But at least you know he knows how to get us out because
Yeah, no,
he's
I
done
know.
this
Yeah.
before.
I know my stuff. All right.
Other
Yes.
thing. You know I can turn into animals and whatnot?
Yes.
Just bear in mind, if there's 2 dudes and a dog in the room, I'm the dog.
Man, I never slapped a dog.
That would be a bitch slap.
Is there Jesus.
Oh my.
Is there an animal form that would be more conducive to slapping?
I mean,
The bitch slap.
I genuinely don't know. I haven't slapped many animals. I'll be frank with
Do
you.
you want to slap a bear?
Not. That's worse.
How about a pony?
Look, the dog is fine. The
Okay.
dog is fine.
I kind of like the pony better now. I may do a pony.
But then you have to be a pony on the second floor of an inn.
You raise an excellent point.
Usually.
What if you were a lion? You could slap
Can
a lion.
ponies not walk downstairs? No, that's
We're not going to be going
house.
anywhere.
I mean, it's fake.
Pony can go to keep you all upstairs.
Oh,
In case you
Jesus.
go on an adventure.
I could turn into a baboon.
Okay, I just say we go for it.
Let's do it. this time.
Okay.
We go upstairs. We lock the door.
Alright. Y'all go upstairs. You lock the door. And, hey,
On the-
Zephyr.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Do you know how to prepare drugs?
Do you know how to
I
prepare
imagine
drugs?
we just eat them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's intelligence?
Yep.
Okay.
We just crunch into it.
Oh, it's 19.
Okay. Okay.
Well, my rolling's fired today.
Alright. But you don't crunch into them. It's a good thing you rolled that.
Would've had a bad trip.
You break out a mortar and pestle and you crush them. And then you sprinkle them in water like bug Kool-Aid.
Oh boy.
And
How long have you been waiting to say the phrase bug
Bug
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
30 seconds. That's off the dome. Wait, no, bug juice! Fucking bug juice!
It's bug juice.
Bug juice.
Bug juice.
Of course.
There it is.
We can edit that in.
No, I really can't. This is going to be a rough one already. So you sprinkle it in, and you shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and you pour a little bit into everybody's glasses, and you all...
Do not stir.
Exactly. You all toast.
Here's to... What are we calling ourselves again?
Jackson's an elf.
Jackson's an elf!
And you all down it.
The second I down it, I turn into a dog. I imagine it will only heighten the experience.
You all sit down, and I need you all to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Make it low, make it low, make it low. That's an 18.
That's a 19.
20.
Wow. All right.
Constituted boys.
This actually works out really well because this is exactly how I thought this was going to pan out. Zephyr. You guys wait there for about like 15 minutes or so, waiting for it to kick in. And nothing happens. So you actually start getting really warm. So you go to open the door. A cool night air hits you. You close your eyes tightly and open them to the shock. It's a good cold. The kind that wakes you up from a long sleep. You look out over the sprawling neon mountain metropolis known as Bulwark. Steam rises from the lower districts as you stretch out and shut the window, forgetting why you opened it in the first place. You look back to your companions and take your place back at the desk and slip on your headphones. The camera pans out through a thick pane of glass separating Zephyr from Jackson and Mordecai. All three of you are wearing big, professional-looking headphones. The elf and the shifter both have massive microphones, while Zephyr sits at a panel of knobs. The camera pulls out further. Zephyr swings around in his chair to grab a drink, as a billboard is clearly visible out the window. WBUL Radio Bulwark! At 4/20/69, Saturday Evening Jazz with Mordecai and the Beast. Sponsored by Perry Pine Paper Products.
Wait, am I the beast?
Yes.
That makes sense.
This is the best!
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherpathpodcast. You can also find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. As always, the best way to show your support for the show is to tell a friend about it and drop us a review on Apple Podcasts. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that Another Path does not endorse the use of hallucinogenic, mind-altering insects.